Delaware in the building. Y'all ain't ready for the Delaware takeover. Y'all not ready for this unique style and creativity that everybody in the world wants to see. Nadj and Jay is bringing it, and everything they bring got that Delaware swag.
Hey everybody, Nadj and Jay out here in Rockford Park. And why, would you ask, are we in Rockford Park? Well, we decided, number one, that it's spring and it's a beautiful day. It's in the evening, so it's a little bit
chilly.
It's a little bit chilly for Nadj, but for me, this is absolutely perfect, and this is my happy time. And we're going to be doing some renovations, some spring cleaning, if you will, down in the casita. So we said, you know what, we're going to do something really unique.
We got put out.
We didn't get put out.
Because Jay was too loud.
Well, Jay is too loud.
You got to go.
Yeah, but we're out here, you know? I mean, we're recording a show outside.
He thinks he's so cool.
We're recording a show outside. We don't have any help. We're doing this right now.
He thinks he is so cool right now.
So yes, we're recording on a Sunday, but this is, you know, happy Monday for everybody. But yeah, we're outside in Rockford Park, you know, one of Wilmington's beautiful landmark parks, and I'll leave it at that.
Oh, right behind us, I don't know if you can see it, but that is where they have their summer stage series. I don't think that's what it's called, but a lot of artists have, including myself and Jay, have performed out here. And people can walk up with their chairs and blankets. I brought the twins out here.
Yeah. Maya was out here. Honestly, there have been some pretty stuff. Because do you remember when Maya was out here?
I was here.
Oh, yeah. So
with the kids.
That was wild because it was in the heat of all of the COVID protesting stuff. And quite frankly, in the middle of a show.
There was a protest literally right behind it.
Yeah, but bam, the McDowells were here. Kiki was here. She pulled up and it was fantastic for Maya. And you know what I'm saying? And the funny thing about that is, we're way off in the deep end quickly. But I remember specifically, I did my show here and I performed my song Bad Dude, which was about police brutality. And within an hour of the show ending, I'm out having a drink with my friends and I'm looking at my Facebook and this lady was complaining about it. It was this whole thing. But you know, we love this park. I love Rockford Park.
Things at you?
No one was throwing anything at me because that kind of stuff doesn't happen here. But go ahead.
Welcome to your evening sip.
Well done, by the way.
Of local news, what's happening in real wild Mass. I am Nadj Nicole. This is a real afro. This is all of my hair for those inquiring.
No
and
gimmicks.
I am a size 5 now.
High five, high five, high five. You see what I'm saying there? Yeah.
No longer 2.
Yeah. And my name is J Street Jr., your singer, songwriter, youth advocate, educator,
come on. Give us something interesting.
biker, vroom.
Wow.
Wow.
It didn't sound as painful this time.
I'm going to get used to it. In about 2 years, I'll just roll it off and it'll be fine and I'll be comfortable with myself. Yeah.
All right. Well, on today's show, we're going to talk about finding solace in a butthole.
Literally.
Literally. I'm not joking.
I'm not either. It's going to be great.
Oh my God. We're going to give flowers to people who deserve them, and we're also going to talk about feeding alligators.
Yeah. All right. Where should we start?
So today we have, it's still Women's History Month.
Yes.
So I am going to honor my grandma.
I love that.
Grandma Thelma. She is the sunshine of my life.
And you guys can't see that there's a beautiful sunset right now behind us. We can't have that on the camera.
She calls me her sunshine.
I can dig it.
She is the sweetest, most traditional old lady.
That's the best kind.
Oh my gosh. Like, she's so adorable. And I love her to death. And love you, Grandma. That's it. I'm not going to get too deep.
I am going to use this as like a double thing. It's me giving flowers and, you know, honoring Women's History Month. And I'm going to acknowledge my co-host, Nadj Nicole. I am not going to go into the Pacifics.
What?
Because I know that I shouldn't go into the Pacifics. However, this young lady right here
Young.
has accomplished a lot over the past year, and it has all culminated recently into a new gig, if you will, that is going to be a big deal for her.
You better shake them shit up, baby.
And I'm excited for what you've accomplished. And I hope that you are able to recognize the growth that you have made over the past year regarding our show, personal growth, and this new endeavor. So everybody look out. Flowers to Nadj for this, honoring you on this sort of final show that we'll do for Women's History Month. Use a bad mamma jam, and I respect your gangster. So I'll leave it at that. The words. I said the words, man. Ooh, okay. There we go. Ooh, wee. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, my honor.
Okay. Hanif, the star,
Yep.
Mr. Influential himself,
Yep.
the one who has given us the most awesomest intro.
I feel like number one, there's levels of honor to this intro because I think it's one of the first times that anyone has like heard that part of his voice used officially. You know what I'm saying? Like people were surprised, like, oh my gosh, that's Neef. Like, are you kidding me?
Yes.
But the good brother Hanif was honored by Delaware Online for his community work, and it is well deserved. Like. He is one of the people who deserves that kind of those kinds of accolades, and it really feels good, and I'm happy for him to get that. Now, we love you, brother, and congratulations.
all the things that you do, you deserve it.
Yeah.
Like, I think, for me, I feel like the people who truly, truly deserve those type of that type of recognition and highlight are the people who are doing things for the community selflessly.
Yes.
And unfortunately, we don't always get that. We highlight the wrong people for the wrong reasons.
Absolutely.
But he is the epitome of influential and deserves every bit of light that is shined on him and that he exudes. So
yeah, we love
we
you. We
love you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, ooh, to you, Ashley.
S.K. Davis, Pieces of a Dream. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We respect your gangster, and happy birthday, plain
Let's
and
do
simple.
a shimmy for her.
Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yay.
Oh, also happy birthday to my icon, Diana Ross.
Oh,
the
for real?
diva. Yes.
That's what's up. Cool.
And then lastly, flowers to Shakira and Seven God and Jet Phoenix for their feature in the Art-ish exhibition at the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Angela Wagner, Jet Phoenix, Seven God, Shakira, and Lala the artist were all there.
Well done.
The video was incredible. What you guys have up, it's pieces of their exhibitions that they've had here. It's awesome to see.
Give me my flowers now.
Yeah, give me my flowers or something like that, and buy my art before I die. I mean, go look these artists up because I know we're not doing them any justice right now, but
it's dope to see them.
Yes.
Because we went to
when they were at the Contemporary,
which was dope. It was a super dope
Yes.
event, and it was in Delaware, and shout out to the Contemporary for giving them the space.
Yes.
And now we get to see them sort of elevate, if you will, to a bigger city. I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
a better city, but it's a bigger market.
bigger city, yes.
And
more
they deserve
exposure,
it.
all
Yes.
of those things, and they've been working hard. I can say, the two of them are everywhere. Seven God and Shakira, and it's beautiful to see. So congratulations to you guys, and I can't wait to see more.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Ain't much going on.
Actually, okay, go ahead. Yes, sorry.
Events wise,
Go ahead.
I didn't see anything that I was like, I got to put.
Well, you gave me like 3, 4
I
things.
gave you
Okay,
three,
all right.
but I feel like there should be more. I
Okay.
feel like things are dying down.
Okay, I don't, but
I
go
don't know.
ahead.
I feel like there should be more events, especially around now.
So what's number one?
You're mean.
I am.
The Easter Bunny Express.
Here it comes.
Saturday, April 1st from 12:30 to 2 p.m. 2201 Newport Gap Pike. This is on Facebook, so you can find tickets at wwrr.com. So if you're looking to get some tickets with the Easter Bunny, this is the time to do it. Then we also have, now I will say, I wish I could go to this, but I can't. The Middletown Comic-Con 2023, Galactic Con, Delaware.
I didn't know that, and I'm not being funny right now, that like you were into Comic-Con at all. But I'm cool with it. It's a, I don't know about a pleasant surprise, but it's a surprise.
So I think this is one of them things where, like, I don't think I can say I'm a Comic-Con fan. I just like some stuff that I know is Comic-Con.
Okay.
You know, like I
Sure.
like the Sailor Moon. I like some of the animes. I like.
Okay.
I think Pokemon counts as that, or I don't know.
I have no idea, but I'm surprised that you know anything about it. But it's cool.
Yeah. Well, if anybody know Ishmael,
Oh, he's a cool.
nerd. So, Appoquinimink High School.
Yes.
Saturday from 10 to 4. And you can buy tickets. Go to the Facebook event, and you can buy tickets there as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then La Traviata.
La Traviata. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very famous opera. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
Opening night micro gala. Play cards right. Play your cards right. At the Grand Opera House, March 31st from 5 to 8 p.m. And you can go to operade.org for tickets. Your hair is...
You know, it's such a problem. Like, you know, I never thought that I would have these kinds of
God.
problems in my 40s, but like I have so much hair and I just don't know what to do with it. It's everywhere sometimes. It's a problem. It's a major problem.
It's one thing when you find your hair. It's another thing when you find somebody else's hair.
I can dig it.
On you. It's gross. So those are the events I have.
Oh, I have one for you. All right. So I didn't tell you, and I apologize, but there's a Harlem.
I saw that.
Yeah. So there's a Harlem Nights ball. Here, I'm going to pull it up for you guys.
Everything.
Saturday, April 1st, 2023. That's this coming Saturday.
From 7 until...
Yeah, complimentary. I mean, you can see the flyer there, but I actually thought that this is a pretty cool idea and something that, you know, if I was able to, I might go to. This is dope, and, you know, it's something else to do.
That would go well with that.
Yeah, so there's plenty of stuff to do in our dope little
That's at
town.
Waterfalls.
Waterfalls. The waterfalls.
I don't know if y'all been there since they opened up after the pandemic.
It's dope.
They done stepped up their game.
Yeah.
All right, so at the top of the show, I had mentioned about finding solace in a butthole. We're going to show you exactly what I meant by that.
So we have a small break of silence and just let it rock.
Yeah, we're just going to let you watch
Give them
it.
a heads up. Give them a little heads up.
No.
Because I want them to know what they're looking
fish
at
is gonna
before
do
it
that.
starts. Because you're not going to...
So sometimes, like Nadj and Jay, you find a friendship that you didn't particularly think would work. But here we are. So we wanted to show you an example of another friendship that we had no idea would work.
It's next level commitment. You know what I mean? Here we go. Everyone be quiet and observe. What'd you guys think of that?
There's so much to unpack here.
Or pack. There's so much to pack.
First of all, yes, we completely understand we need to grow up, okay?
No, we don't. This is what I live for. These kinds of dopey stories. It's fantastic.
You know,
Did you see what happened?
it was like a vortex.
Okay, tell the people the two animals that they saw and explain the relationship, please.
It's a sea cucumber
Yes.
and a fish.
Yes.
And the sea cucumber allows the fish to go in there and find shelter.
Safety. I'm going to play it again.
No!
Okay, fine. But
No.
All right. But, so, what question? I have a lot of questions.
Can you think of a friend that you have that will
that
allow
you would hide in your butt?
No.
If they could fit. What if it was a tiny wee man? Just a little tiny human that was like, listen, I'm kind of having some anxiety today.
I'm noticing a pattern.
I'm waking up and I don't feel like today is my day. Do you mind if I just hide up in your butt just for like a half hour? The world is a cold, cold place, and I find solace in your.
No. This is one of them things where a girl is like, I just love you so much. I just want to be up under you all day. I want to be up under your skin. I want to get in your skin. This is what that is. That's the equivalence of that.
My main question is kind of a dorky scientific
Is he
one.
uncomfortable? How much room is in there?
But evolutionarily, how does this take place? And how did it happen the first time? What was the communication?
What do you think he said? Yeah.
And how was it said? Because I need someone like Snoop Dogg and someone to animate this and really say, like, it's got, because it's so far-fetched. It's like, yo, You're my man.
No, I don't even think it's that.
Oh, you want to come on?
I think it's a little more proper. Hello.
It's a little bit rainy out today.
There's a trout coming after me.
You know, do you mind, man? If you could just, because I could fit in there. Like, I know.
I'm not that big.
What are you saying, mate? Where you want to go? What are you saying? You want to go in me bum? You want to be in me bum? Well, we've been friends for a while, old boy. Go ahead. Here we go. Oh, you're in there. Wiggle a little bit. Oh, no, there you are. You're in there. Are you safe? All right, I won't squeeze. Don't scare me, because if I squeeze, I might squish you. All right? You just knock 3 times if you're ready to come out. It's okay. I'm going to try and take a little nap here. It's okay, boy.
No? All right. I think I'd rather come out now, mate. I think I'm all done. I think I'm going to take a little shower out here real quick. Get in the ocean. Get these little... All right, mate. Thanks, brother.
No problem. Any old time, I'm going to go back to sleep.
I have some lunch in there. I think I'm going to make me a sandwich.
I mean...
The voice for the big one.
I mean, come on.
Oh my God. That one.
But how does that happen evolutionarily? Like,
No,
did he just jump up in there like, I don't care what you say, bruh. I'm jumping up in there. It's a mess out here. I'm diving in.
No,
I'm going in.
You saw how
and it was
slowly
like, oh!
he opened his butt.
He was trained at that point. He knew.
Are we sure that's not his mouth?
Yes, we saw the whole video. That's the anus.
But we ain't see the other side.
But did you see how it was perfect? It was a portal.
He was dilated.
It was a feces portal. And it was just like an aperture.
I'm so uncomfortable.
And so is he.
I wonder if that's the same fish that goes into like the male urethras when they're peeing in the ocean.
I don't know, but it's fascinating on every level. And I wish I could have been there for the first conversation. And I still feel like the first time it happened, the fish was just running from another fish. And he was like, listen, I ain't got nowhere else to hide. He was running like Harriet through the woods, like he was about to catch me. And he was like, boom. And he was like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? He's like, this is okay. Just shut the fuck up. It's okay. I'm not going to shut it. He's like, all right. And then they just kind of like, listen, my bad. But next time, I don't want it so bad for you, was it? We've talked about this for 5 minutes, but I think it's worthy. But, okay, I'm done.
We have to find new material because
we don't. This is one of my, I could talk about this all day. I'm stopping on purpose, but go ahead.
And we see why we pay for everything ourselves.
Yes.
Exact reason. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yes.
You sent to me a James McCall.
Oh, yeah. So I'm in a good mood, so I'm not going to dig all the way in. But the police officer that we talked about previously was sentenced. And at the end of the day, he was sentenced to 3 years of very low-level probation. To the point where I think it's understood and already known that he's going to be spending a lot of time in Maine working with family members on their estate, helping to clean and tend to boats or whatever. So this is his punishment, if you will, or not if you will, this is his punishment for the felony that he committed. And it's frustrating. It seems very wrong. And we know for a fact that he was involved in Jeremy McDowell's shooting and in Yahim's. And so, in as much as there is a smidgen of justice in this case, because he was at least found guilty, and the DA's office will argue that this is as far as they've ever gotten, like this is an unprecedented case. It still doesn't feel like justice. Like, this man did a lot of harm to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that they only have discovered, sort of the things that were just absolutely obvious and egregious. And I'm sure that this guy's got a whole history that we will never find out about. And I'm glad, obviously, that something has been done, but I don't think that this situation is going to shake any real fear into other officers who are doing blatantly horrible, evil things.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to quickly shout out again Keandra McDowell for being on the front lines, because she was at the trial, she was at the sentencing, and she's one of the brave people who are speaking up about stuff like this. So, that's the situation. Yeah.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Bridgerton
Oh, yes.
is returning May 4th.
I think I can put this down now. Keep going.
And when I tell you, I love me some Bridgerton. Okay, I love me some Bridgerton.
So I didn't know you were that big into it.
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. That's what's up.
Yes, I am.
I'm not mad at you.
You got the accents with the black folk and the intimacy.
Doesn't it seem like, in a kind of way, in an interesting way, like that is a perfect world because there's no racism in Bridgerton? You know what I'm saying? It's just people being people in that time period. You know what I'm saying? It's just people. There's Indians and there's black people and there's white people and everybody
up in there
doing their thing, and like everybody's not getting along.
No.
But there's no racism.
There's normal drama.
There's normal
Life
human drama, you know, minus this stupid thing that we've created called race. And I'll stop there. But yes, I went way off track. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
So this season, I think after last season, there was talk about the girl who is Lady Whistledown.
Whistle down.
And her crush on one of the brothers of Daphne's was gonna be like the new relationship, and I'm pretty sure the backlash was like, "Don't nobody want to see that. You can't go from Jean Regine, whatever his name is, to then Hot Superfire, the Count, or whatever his name was. Child, that man was fine. And then you
the light skin dude, the Count. That's the Count. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm serious.
Yeah, he was the Count, but I'm talking about the other one, the brother, Daphne's brother.
Okay.
Who was messing with the Indian girl.
Cool. Yes. Oh, he's good looking?
Yes, he is.
Okay, good. I have no idea.
I like him a little more scruffy, but he was.
Okay, cool.
They did it. See? Yes, they did. And
what's up?
and when they said they was gonna go into with the girl who wrote the stuff, the little, I was like, Shonda,
I can dig it.
this ain't it, sis. But this one, they done found the splitting image of the queen when she was younger.
That's dope.
Meeting her husband, because y'all know she was madly in love with him and he's been sick and blah, blah, blah. So to see the origin story of this, and baby, just that preview, I am ready. I was looking at the preview and I was like this. I was like,
yeah, okay.
I need my popcorn. I need my cookies.
So Lisa feels the same way as you about this. So basically what I know to do is like, listen, I'm going to go out with like my brother tonight. Get your Bridgerton on. Do all the things that you need to do to enjoy it completely, and I'll be back. And hopefully the bed isn't sweaty when I get in it. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny because Ishmael will come in, he'll start watching it, we'll leave, come back, he'll be like, they'll try to talk to me and have me update
like,
him.
Don't even, what are you, out of your mind? Like, no way.
Do you understand? Like, things are happening right now.
That's my time to go into the basement and like, do something nerdy.
And it's funny because I do love novels, like not erotic novels, but I do love like love stories, like the thick ones you get from the gas station.
Sure.
Whether it's the black ones or the white ones, I don't care. Like the guy with the Fabio hair and the horse, I don't care. I just like me a good story with some love in it.
Yeah.
This is like reading a book, but not. It's like I'm obsessed. It's really. I
can appreciate it. I get it, and
I
I'm
don't
not
get
mad.
I don't get too obsessed about shows unless there's zombies in them. But this one.
Yeah,
baby.
I'm glad that it's something that.
And
a lot of
wait,
people
I got
can
to
enjoy.
say this in the preview where she was trying to climb the gate, and then the king was like, "Well, I have a problem with it. Well, I have a problem with it when I'm supposed to marry her," and I was like, "Oh, the shudder."
I think it's also really cool now that we're kind of talking about it a little bit. And I have always said that I can find beauty in any kind of person, any culture, any race, however you want to phrase it. But they really have done a good job of like, listen, clearly Indian women are beautiful. But the Indian women that they can't,
listen,
it's like, what in the world? I'll make everybody move to India now if that's what's cracking. Like, oh my God, that's India? That is India?
Listen, they need a Puerto Rican.
If they go that route, the whole
They need a
if
Puerto
they
Rican.
pull in a Puerto Rican person for Bridgerton,
They need somebody from one of the Asian countries. They need like a Chinese, a Korean,
if they
a
do
Filipino.
listen,
like Shonda,
that
work
is,
on it. Bring everybody.
that is
in.
going to shout out everyone's culture and be like everybody's during that season.
She got the
like
whole world.
if they bring
in
out-
Bridgerton, she's
listen,
got the whole.
They better not bring out like a Dominican Bridgerton version because you gonna
Child.
see them like papi. Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, just keep coming with it, okay?
Right, no, I dig it.
Find the finest ones you can
I'm not mad
and
at
bring
that.
them on the show.
I'm not mad at that.
I love it.
Well
I
done.
love it.
Well done casting.
Yes. God, these stories are so good. All right, so I'll let you guys know how I feel when it comes on. You want to tell them?
I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
Your boy? I mean, do you want to give the details or?
So Jonathan Majors
Majors.
was arrested Friday night.
And this is already like so many layers to this. Continue, I'm sorry.
He was arrested Friday night for assault, strangulation, like alleged. All this was alleged. And
there was probable cause per the police.
Right. Apparently there were injuries and everything. And he was released.
That night. Right?
Yeah, like a couple hours later. Rumors were going around about who it was. It was his girlfriend. And apparently it was over a text message and things got violent. Now all of a sudden she's recanting. Is that what
But
it's
that
called?
hasn't been officially recanted,
No,
but his team is saying that she's about to recant, and you will see that he did absolutely nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, none of us know anything. I think that's kind of the bottom line, is we have no idea what happened outside of the fact that he was arrested. And so from my end, and I know you probably have a lot, but from my end, one of two things, when you boil it down, have happened, and there's one of two potential problems. Either he put his hands on that girl, and that is never okay, and I quickly lose love in my heart for anyone that does that to another woman, or she's making stuff up, and if
Trying
she is,
to ruin him.
and if she is doing that, she needs to be arrested. So somebody needs to be arrested at this point, and I don't know who it is, but I hope they figure it out.
It's really effed up because
Yeah,
either
and it's
way,
not just a Hollywood thing.
Either way, it's messed up because either if he did it, then like he gets everything he deserves, and if she's lying,
She should be doing some time.
This is so I don't want to talk about it until we find out like more.
But yes, you're right. We have no facts to speak on.
Right.
But I think that whatever happens, this is a beyond Hollywood issue,
Yeah.
because this happens in day-to-day
Everywhere.
life.
Everywhere.
And it just reopens and puts it on the main stage. Keep your hands to yourself.
Yep.
Obviously, don't lie, to the police, especially about a black person. Like, Lord have mercy. Like, if she did that, she knew what she was doing.
Yep.
Like, there's not a white girl on this goddamn planet at this point, and who's under the age of 30, who doesn't understand the significance of calling the cops on a black man. Okay, there's no way she doesn't know
But
that.
also, ain't no way this man was like, oh, let me just go ahead and strangle her and not think that she's not gonna tell. Like.
And so, this is the part of the discussion that I think is a little bit more interesting, because for me, however you slice it, I guarantee you there were some red flags from one side of the other that didn't get recognized.
Now, people are coming out talking about that he was a problem in Yale.
No idea.
So there have been Twitter rumors.
He's a Yale guy. He's a nerd in a good way.
So there
Wow.
have been rumors coming out talking about that he was a terror.
I don't know.
And that bothers me too, because I'm like,
But they're rumors.
But remember,
they're rumors.
when stuff like this happens, things come out of the woodworks.
I know.
So I think we should end it there.
Fair enough.
End this discussion there.
Yep, but
I just said end it. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
keep your hands off of women.
And don't be telling lies. Either way. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. There were two things that I could talk about for Florida Man this evening. And I decided to go with this one.
I never know what Florida Man is because I like to have the surprise. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead. I'm sorry.
A video appears showing a pink man feeding an alligator a sandwich in a creek. He was badly sunburned. And he was in a creek.
Crick is important.
And he was hand feeding an alligator a sandwich.
I think part of that is because Florida's a nut zone, but also because they're so accustomed to seeing gators that there's like,
ain't no way.
there's not enough fear.
Listen,
because if I see a gator 100 yards away, I'm running into my truck and driving a mile away.
I am accustomed to seeing spiders and bees.
Even deer.
And I'm still scared.
And I'm not walking up to a deer.
I'm accustomed to seeing nutzos at the subway station.
Yeah.
And I'm scared.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna see me handing nobody a sandwich that could bite me.
It's bizarre, but I mean, at the same time, there are just certain
Why are you in a creek?
But there are certain people who are just out of their minds with that kind of stuff, you know?
So,
and I mean, I've seen you do some wild stuff with animals. I know you don't put yourself in danger, but like you have this spirit to you where you just like, just start.
I pick up one bird and now.
You want to tell? Okay.
What? No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. We were doing some planning and had to run into the store real quick. And what happened?
What are you talking about, the mantis?
The bird and the mantis, quite frankly. But the bird.
We were roaming in the store and I saw this bird sitting there and I was like, something wrong with him. Something wrong with the bird. And I went to go touch him and I picked it up.
Mind you, me being the cold-hearted, like,
He was like, don't touch that.
nature, I'm like, ooh, that bird look dirty. That bird, don't touch that bird.
And I was like, Jay, something's wrong with him.
And
he let me hold him and then he flew away.
Yeah.
And then we were
she
coming
saved
out.
the ding-dang bird.
And the praying mantis. The praying mantis was
Has anyone ever seen a praying mantis like taunt?
Like it was like hissing and
Homeboy
shaking
was like
its
5
butt.
feet
He
away, but
sounded like a rattlesnake. And every time we walk, like when we was walking past, he was like,
You don't want to smoke, partner.
I was like, I don't know
This
what's
ain't your
going
block,
on.
partner. This
I
ain't
don't
your
know what's
block.
going on.
It was crazy. It's crazy.
Needless to say, I do have a way with animals, but not that animal. You will not see me feeding no alligator.
Who would?
No gator.
Unless you're a trained specialist. Even when we went to you act like you're so different.
What?
But when we went to the when did you hold that alligator over the summer at that festival?
You made me do that.
Because I knew
And he
your
had
fool
tape
ass would
on
be
his mouth.
crazy enough
And
to
he
do
had
it.
tape on his
But
mouth.
you know who you didn't see hold that ding dang alligator? Who held the camera? I got
They
some
was
good
10
footage of
feet
it.
back.
Please. No. And that was a baby alligator. So then I gotta smash the alligator and then punch that man in the, like how did you out of your mind?
He is such
no
a cheat.
way.
Like don't let the leather jacket and bike fool you. Just
Listen,
make
I
it
have a soft side,
chicken.
but I am not playing with gators. Like, no way.
Anytime I send him a picture of a snake in my garden, he's like, ew.
Ew, no way.
Oh, God. Well, lovely friends.
Guys, we just did a show outside with the good camera and the mics. We did it all by ourselves, and I'm excited that it happened. Thank you for watching. Please come and, spend time in Delaware's parks, our city parks, our state parks.
Yes.
They're wonderful. They're beautiful. There's plenty to do for you and your children.
A lot of them are free.
Utilize them. Most of them are free, and even the ones that cost money, if you just get a park pass, you know what I'm saying?
There you
So
go.
again, we're here in Rockford Park, and I think I might actually do a quick sort of run around to show everybody.
No, you won't.
I don't want to show them the
Y'all
park.
can come here. Let's go. Get
I'm gonna
up
show
on
them the park, and then we're gonna end the show.
Oh
Hold
my
tight.
God, he's so ghetto.
You know I'm so ghetto.
The ghetto.
I'm so
Oh,
ghetto.
oh, the ghetto.
Here we go.
Oh my God. You are like an old man.
I couldn't be happier. It's a beautiful sunset, and here comes the sunset, y'all.
Oh God.
And then I will end the
It's
show.
tilted. You are so ghetto. Oh my God.
And on that note, everybody, have a wonderful
Bye.
rest of your evening.